Psychological insights. Why women rarely forget a man who puts them in these three positions. Human connections, particularly romantic or intimate ones, are deeply tied to our psychology and emotions. For many women, certain experiences with a partner can leave lasting impressions, especially when they evoke strong emotional, physical, or psychological responses. While the phrase positions might initially suggest physical intimacy, it can also refer to emotional and relational dynamics. Here are the three key positions that create lasting memories, supported by psychological facts and educational insights. 1. A position of emotional safety and vulnerability. One of the most impactful ways a man can leave a lasting impression on a woman is by creating a space where she feels emotionally safe and understood. Emotional safety is foundational for trust and intimacy. Women are more likely to remember men who validate their feelings. Listening without judgment and empathizing with their emotions fosters a deep sense of connection. This validation makes women feel seen and valued. Encourage vulnerability. When a man allows a woman to express her fears, dreams, and insecurities without fear of ridicule or dismissal, it strengthens their bond. Vulnerability is often the gateway to true intimacy. Provide consistent support. Being dependable and supportive during both good and challenging times leaves a lasting mark. Women remember men who stood by them when they felt most vulnerable. Psychological studies show that when women associate someone with feelings of safety and acceptance, their brain forms stronger emotional memories tied to that person. This emotional bond often outlasts physical attraction. 2. A position of intellectual and spiritual connection. Another key position that women rarely forget is the experience of being mentally and spiritually stimulated by a partner. Intellectual and spiritual connections go beyond surface-level attraction and foster a sense of shared purpose and understanding. Engaging conversations. Women remember men who challenge their thinking, inspire creativity, and engage in meaningful discussions. Intellectual stimulation creates a sense of partnership and equality, shared values and growth. When a man aligns with a woman's core values and supports her personal growth, it creates a deeper bond. Shared interests in spirituality, philosophy, or life goals often leave a profound impact. Encouragement of ambitions. Women are more likely to remember partners who encourage their independence and ambitions rather than diminish or compete with them. Studies in relationship psychology suggest that intellectual compatibility is a significant predictor of long-term emotional attachment. Women value partners who invest in their minds as well as their hearts. 3. A position of physical and emotional intimacy. Physical intimacy is an important part of human relationships, but its emotional context is what makes it unforgettable. Women are more likely to remember men who create fulfilling and meaningful intimate experiences by prioritizing attentiveness and presence, being fully present during intimate moments, paying attention to her needs, desires, and boundaries, shows care and respect. This level of attentiveness deepens emotional bonds. Mutual pleasure. Prioritizing mutual satisfaction rather than focusing solely on one's own desires leaves a lasting impression. Women remember partners who take the time to ensure their comfort and happiness. Connection beyond the physical. Women often remember men who make intimacy feel like an extension of emotional connection rather than just a physical act. This requires open communication, trust, and vulnerability. Research on human attachment reveals that oxytocin, a hormone released during physical intimacy, strengthens emotional connections and reinforces memories associated with those moments. When combined with emotional care, the physical bond becomes even more memorable. The role of psychological anchoring in lasting memories. The common thread in all three positions is the emotional and psychological impact they create. Women tend to form lasting memories of men who evoke strong feelings of 1. Belonging, feeling valued and accepted in a relationship. 2. Respect, knowing their boundaries, thoughts, and emotions are honored. 3. Empowerment, being supported to grow into their best selves. These experiences become anchors in the brain, linking powerful emotions to specific people. The stronger the emotional response, whether through safety, intellectual stimulation, or intimate connection, the more likely it is that the memory will endure. Conclusion. A man who creates emotional safety, fosters intellectual connection, and provides meaningful physical intimacy is almost impossible for a woman to forget. These positions are not just about physical experiences, but about the psychological and emotional landscapes a man cultivates within a relationship. Education about emotional intelligence, communication, and mutual respect can help individuals form deeper, more meaningful connections that stand the test of time. By understanding these psychological dynamics, men and women alike can build